Yo, Wagwan, Tish your boy, Jadon, Legendary, and in today's video, I'm about to give y'all a little guide, okay, a little mini guide. Now, this isn't the best way to rep grind, but it is the way that I've done multiple times, and it has helped me quite a bit. There are multiple sets of heritage gear. You got Blood Elf, Dwarf, Gnome, Goblin, Tauren, Wargen, Human, Orc, alright? But in order to get these heritage gears, you have to be exalted. What is exalted? If you don't know, I'm going to show you. You're going to hit your little icon here, the little character icon, or just hit C. Scroll over to reputation by just simply hitting U if you don't care to hit the C. You're going to scroll all the way down to classic, okay? That's old school vanilla. And you're going to switch to alliance, or it'll say Horde if you're on Horde. That is these right here. Okay? You're going to need the respective reputation for your race. For Alliance here, for your humans, you're going to talk to this lady right here. I said Campton. Captain Lancy Revshan. Alright, she's right outside the flight path spot. That's that big red flag you always see when you hit this corner. You're gonna buy, boom, the Stormwind tabard. Alright, for dwarfs and gnomes, you're gonna want to pull up to the flight guy. And boom, you got Captain Stonehelm. He gives you the tabard for Iron Forge. And you got Master Tinky Trini. I said Tinky. I mixed her name up with the fucking Tinker. And boom, there you go. You got the Gnome tabard. And then lastly, for Alliance, you got the Wargen. And for Wargen, you're gonna come through this portal. Or if you're already here, you know what I'm saying? They're always near the flight path people, alright? And shoot, for future references, boom, the Night Elf is right there. Yo, Night Elf heritage gear better be hotness, man. I'm not lying, man. You know what I'm saying? And boom, there you go for the Gilneas tabard right there. Okay, now that you know where to get Alliance tabards, obviously, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna have to show you where to get the Horde tabards. Alright, so for all my Horde playing folks out there, for Horde, you're gonna be you're not gonna be starting anywhere unless you're playing that class, but since we're already here, I don't know why she's here. But you're gonna want to come up to, once again, it's always the flight carriers are always around the flight folks. You can talk to Magic Strix Nazara, okay, and she gives you the Silver Moon City tabard. Alright, for orcs and goblins, you're gonna pull up to the flight path place here in Orgrimmar. You're gonna be talking to Stone Guard Nargol for the Orgrimmar tabard, and then Frizzo Villamar for the Bilgewater Cartel tabard. Alright, so boom, once you land in Thunder Bluff, it'll be this big guy right here with the dual hammers. Thunder Bluff tabard. That, my friends, is going to get your reputation up by doing dungeons, but not just any dungeon. Alright, I'm going to show you the specific dungeon that I do. Okay, the wraparound dungeons are the one you want. I know there's some dungeons out there that probably got like 10 trillion NPCs. The problem with that is, if the dungeon isn't a wraparound, you have to walk from the front to the end of that dungeon, then you have to walk back to the front. Terrible usage of time. A wraparound dungeon is a dungeon that goes in a perfect circle. So that's stockades, you go in. Or no, not stockades. That's where I messed up doing stockades. Stockades is short, but it's not a wraparound. Wraparound dungeons are like Hellfire ramparts, right? Because you have to go up, you go to the last boss, you could jump down, boom, you're back at the portal. Mana tombs, you run to one side of the dungeon, back to the other. There's a part, you jump down, boom, you're back in the front of the dungeon. But this one I'm specifically doing is the best of the best. Oh yeah, Zul'Farrak is another one. The Zul'Farrak has tons of NPCs, but like I said, lobby dungeons do not give good rep. So the best dungeon you're gonna want to do is, you're gonna be making your way to the Botanica. The reason why you want the Botanica versus the other ones is because this is by far the best wraparound dungeon. Meaning, like I said earlier, it's a dungeon that goes back and where there's a way to leave and go back to the front immediately. Now the reason why this is the best is because you enter from here. Once you complete the dungeon, and boom, as you saw, make sure you follow exactly like what I did. Kill every freaking thing. Don't let anything survive. And what I mean by the perfect wraparound dungeon is, as you can see, last boss just died. Hit this portal right here. Guess where it brings us? Right back to the beginning. Boom. Just like that, we're right in the beginning. Go ahead, hit your little icon, hit reset all instances. Boom. Tempest Keep, the Botanica has been reset. Go in, do it again. Just keep doing it over and over till you get exalted. And that, folks, is how I got exalted nice and fast with Stormwind and Orgrimmar. You could do it a lot faster than I did it if you use characters who are much better mobile. Alright. I, like a dang fool, decided to choose a paladin of all things. When I have a human monk, I have human hunters, I have human rogues, I have many characters who have far better mobility than a dang paladin, and I decided to use an arms warrior. Not the worst mobility, but definitely not the greatest. So if you do it with some mobile characters, you know what I'm saying, preferably monks, hunters, and whatnot, you could get that done in no time flat. Yeah, that's it. That is how you get exalted nice and fast. Make sure you check the channel, okay? I uploaded both playthroughs for human and orc. Check that out if you want to, or don't. Subscribe if you want to, or don't. It has been your boy, LEGENDxCULT. If you enjoyed this video, that's good. If you didn't enjoy this video, that's good. Either way, you watched it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, notifications, put all that other bullcrap you're making us say, man. I'm out.